Hey guys, it's Tazwhole here. We're Tazwhole Tubecast. Now I'm here with Riversbend. And now where's Pocahontas by you? But you know what? I'm missing the colors. But anyways, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. You?
I'm doing good. I'm sleeping. I'm slowly sleeping better because I swear to God, like me and my girlfriend, like for literally 5 weeks, the box spring in my bed snapped, and it's like, oh God, I feel like I'm sleeping on a rock. Like, you know what? I feel like one of the lions from like Lion King sleeping on Pride Rock, saying, "Oh my God, my fucking back hurts." No wonder Scar's freaking pissed off. I'll tell you that. But yeah, it's been good. It's been good. It's slowly getting better. So,
Good. I technically just got a mattress, so I can't feel your pain anymore.
oh yeah, but you understand the frustration.
Absolutely.
Yes. So what do you do on YouTube, if you don't mind me asking?
Um, Honestly, I don't think I have a niche. I kind of just do whatever the hell I want to do that day.
All right, so I'm looking at I actually saw this like the video that you guys see in the background is her intake on Instagram. Trust me, she has. I like that. Because you have enough persona with you too. It's like on your Instagram. It's like oh.
Yeah.
I think it's weird. It's kind of cool, but yeah, it's different. I like that. So what made you want to get into YouTube?
I kind of just always have been into filming. My dad's a camera guy. I've made really embarrassing videos since I was little. So I kind of just, I started watching YouTube in 2008 and I'm like, holy crap, this is my calling.
Yeah.
So I I decided to make an account, and then I've deleted those accounts like over the years, and I've had this one since 2013. But I've just deleted all of my videos recently because I'm like, nope, they all suck. They're going. Goodbye.
That's like me when it comes down to like when I first started YouTube, I was into gaming, and I'll say this like I'm not some fat guy in his basement playing World of Warcraft, but I'm sorry. But you know what? Sorry guys, you guys are people too, don't worry. But I meant like, you know what? I got into it, and then when I did my outlet for YouTube, I'm like, wait a minute. Gaming, a lot of people are gaming, and I'm like, well, my video's not seen, so why don't I do people a favor, and I want to actually promote them as a promoter on YouTube and link them in the comments. So that's what I'm just trying to do. Is my niche is, I'm a YouTube, like I'd be a YouTube personality, but I'll say this, like, people ask me, they're like, "Oh yes, Tazwhole, you know how much is your equipment?" And I'm like, I don't want to even say it, because I swear to God, when I have a kid, and if in the future if I have a kid, it's like, "Dad, I want to play that. I want to play that," and I'll be like, son, please, before you touch the Switch, you got to understand. Now, this is what you get. Dad, what the hell is this? This is called the NES. This is where we had Mega Man. Oh, you mean Mega Man from Mega Man 64? No, not really, but yes. You must play this. He plays that for like an hour or two, and he's dying every second. He'll be like, "Dad, what the hell?" And I'll be like, "Son, now you understand why I'm so frustrated all the time." Because I swear to God, like, by the time that like I have kids or whatnot, like VR will take another step forward, which is like, yeah, it'll be so real that they'll look at all the stuff that me and my girlfriend have and be like, or me and my wife will have in the future and be like, wow, the stuff that you have back then was crap.
Literally.
Literally.
All the time, like how technology is advancing so fast that my grandmother actually upstairs can't work an iPad, and I feel like I'm gonna be the same way when I'm older.
Oh,
I'm like, I don't want to face that.
That sounds like my grandmother, or my actual great grandmother, where she thinks technology is crap. So it's like, oh, okay.
She thinks it's great, but she doesn't bother with it. She's like, I don't understand.
I'd rather let your great uncle figure it out. Please, just go. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm gonna stand with my cream corn. Come on, you know what? Let your great uncle figure it out. Okay, he knows all this crap. But yeah, like I like that because it's like cool. You have your dad's into cameras and stuff like that. I swear to God, when it came down to all this broadcasting stuff, I knew nothing. So I'm like, when I was looking to my equipment, and I was looking into when I started looking up to upgrading to DLSR and all that lovely stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, I wish I knew camera stuff. And I'm like, I had them. So what is one thing that in your broadcasting on YouTube so far, that what is one thing that you've made a mistake in, and then how have you surpassed that?
So I think the biggest mistake I made, especially when I was younger, you can't see them now in my videos because I've learned.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, I had the worst lighting system ever. I had a crappy table lamp resting on top of a mirror on my vanity pointing down at me, and that was what I had. And it was like not even like those nice fluorescent light bulbs. It was one of those terrible incandescent orangey tone light bulbs.
Oh yeah, the ones that you get the buzzing where if it's like, and then you turn off the power, it's like that's the only way to stop it.
Yep, literally. So I have learned so much about lighting from then. I don't have the best lighting system yet, but like I've learned so much about it, and like I'm taking digital cinema in school when I'm not on my medical leave. So I'm learning like the whole
spectrum,
9 yards.
The whole spectrum.
Yeah,
That's
like,
why.
I'm learning lighting. I'm learning editing. I'm learning camera. Yeah. I'm like camera equipment. So
you'll know something.
Yeah, I know a thing or two about a thing or two, but you know.
It's kind of like when I say to people, like even say like. I say it, I'll say it all, I quote it all to my girlfriend, or I quote it to other people. I'm like, I know a lot of nothing. Sometimes that information is good to me, sometimes it isn't. But you know what? It's like Johnny Quest, only I'm kind of smashing, it's kind of like Jimmy Neutron, only I'm smashing my head against the ground and getting a brain blast, and being like, what the hell do I need this for? What do I need this for? Anyways, but yeah, like, I think if I were to go back to college, I'd probably, because I did finish college. Yes, guys, stay in school. But I'll say that, yeah, like, I did my time. I got my 3 diplomas, but, like, I think that if I were to ever going back, it'd probably go into broadcasting or something like that, or go into a small business, because, like, even with, I'll say this, I don't have the best light ever, but, you know what, I had to go do pretty much all the stuff with the green screen, I learned on my own. I had to learn stuff on my own and look up information. And that's one thing about YouTube is we're always worried about, oh yeah, we need the best equipment. No, you guys don't. You guys understand that your camera on your phone is good enough sometimes.
Literally, when I started, I had my dad's really old camcorder. And I switched over to my phone, and I was like, this isn't great. And then I realized it's my lighting. So, like, your camera phone is really, really, really good. Even, like, those really old, like, 4s and 3s.
Yeah,
They have decent cameras. You just have to have the right lighting, and, yeah, that's pretty much it.
It's kind of like me, like, with this, I'll say this, like, with my light pointing at my green screen, to give my green screen, like, it has so it shows through. But I'll say, like, I started out with the really crummy light bulbs from not saying what store, but anyways, but they were white. But then and they weren't daylights, and I'm like, oh, all right. So I went back to the store and I got daylights, and they were more softer. They were a softer bulb than what I had, so I'm like, it didn't wash me out. I'm like, hey, you know what? That's a good idea. And even in the comments, guys, you guys gotta like leave us comments or tell us what we can work on, because you know what? I'll say this, one of my big issues was audio. And my audio would drop out all the time, and I had this one friend who's on my show, and mind you, now I'm sponsored with this friend, he's really good, but I'll say that he said, dude, you're dropping out, and I'm like, good sir, how do you fix this? And he's like, well, as the expert, he goes, well, I'm glad you asked. Well, you don't have a output protection limiting. And I'm like, what? And he's like, you put that in line with your, and almost mumbo jumbo. Yes, guys, you don't gotta know it, but I'll say that he told me this piece of equipment to add to my setup that will actually help me and get rid of the problem. And I'm like, sir, how'd you know this? And he's like, well, I own a record company. I'm like, no freaking way. He's like, yes. And I'm like, well, you're the expert here. By Joe, oh my gosh, I think you've got something here. And then he's like, all right, that's cool. I have a record deal. And I'm like, well, I'll help you out. So yes, guys, okay. I just have to not putting on a side note, Rivers Bend, I'm just saying, okay guys, if you're wondering what this video is actually sponsored by, this is sponsored by, you're gonna laugh, Get Off My Lawn Records, because you know what? You kids gotta get off my lawn because you want to listen to music. And you know what? Get off my lawn! So yes, I had to give him kudos because he did help me out, so we're not, with you in YouTube and just general, like, we don't know how to get better at our content or how to do the things we do unless you guys speak up and then we get some input from the audience. That's all we're looking for. People don't give input enough, I find.
I agree.
But yes. So just to curiosity, so my lovely audience knows, I was just curious. Where are you YouTubing from?
I am in Edmonton, Alberta, which is in Canada, which you
Yes,
also in.
fellow Canadian. Yes. We come from the land of the A and the bacon and all that lovely stuff, and you know. Yes, I'm hailing from Yes, I hail from Ontario. Yes. You know that place close. Near Toronto. Yeah. Yes, the big lightning rod of the sky's ass. Let's just say this.
I consider Edmonton the Narnia between Toronto and Vancouver. So
actually, I was talking to a friend, and he, mind you, this has nothing to do against Americans or whatnot. But he's like, we're from Alaska, and I'm like, oh, cool. I'm talking to someone from Alaska. Oh my god. So I'm like, you're kind of like America, and he's like, kind of, but I'm like, I'm from Ontario. He's like, oh, you're kind of like Sweden, where it's kind of like nothing really happens and you're just there. And I'm like, oh, and we're peaceful. Oh, that's great. And he's like, yes. And I'm like, oh, so you're from Alaska, so you're kind of like America. You're part of America, but you're like America's third cousin that they never called to the reunion because never really figured out how to fix their car. He's like, yeah, pretty much like that. I'm like, cool. But I like that. I like that with this whole networking thing. You get to meet other people from other origins, you know? That's why that's why I'll say, guys, like, use very good use of your social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, anything. Because, you know what? You can actually meet some really great people and collab with people, and that's all it's about. I know there's people, I have to say this just to boil over, but I'll say that that whole thing with the policy that they changed with how many you need 4,000 hours and 1,000 subs, and I'm like, dude, and the people really complaining about it, I find that I don't complain about it because I'm like you guys, I'm getting dicked as well, but you know what, I looked at how many hours I had, and I'm like, dude, I have like 170 some odd guests. Oh my god. And how long my show is, I'm like, dude, that's saying that I'm doing really awesome. That's awesome. And there's people like, oh my gosh, they're screwing monetization over. I'm like, to be honest, never monetized anyway. But yeah, I'm having fun just meeting people and making friends and stuff. Cause it's insane how many people, if you network, how fast it catches on with people.
absolutely.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say sorry for just making my spiel a little bit too long, but yes, that's all the time we have for today. So thank you, Rivers Bend, for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Well, guys, that's Rivers Bend. Do check her out in the comments below. And please, guys, leave me a like because we like bacon. Yes, I can't say I like bacon. We like bacon. I like bacon. We all like bacon. If maybe. But you know what? Please, guys, I like bacon because, you know, Peter, step off because, hey, come on. Me and Rivers Bend here, we're Canadian. Come on. It's like our Popeye spinach. We understand that stuff, you know? We understand this. It's like our energy, you know, that suits us up before we get on video here. So please, guys, leave us a like, and please, guys, like I just said before, please leave a comment because, come on, guys, I gotta go to the microphone here. Okay, gentlemen, we all know girls like guys with skills, and trust me, I don't got skills. My girlfriend's reminding me all that all the time. She's kicking my butt at frickin' Mario Party. Oh my god, Nintendo, you rate that dice, I swear to god. No, but please, guys, leave me a comment so if I can get better at my show, please let me know, and I will try something out. So please, hit that bell now. not Taco Bell, because I'm not sponsored by them. But yes, please, guys, please, those quesadillas are awesome. But no, hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date to all my new videos. And like I said before, yes, this was brought to you by Get Out My Lawn Records, because if you want to listen to awesome music, please get out my lawn and go to someone else's lawn. Please, please, leave me alone, because I'm tired. So please, guys, I'll see you guys next time, guys. See you guys.